that's a lot safer.
You sure that's not lipo battery?
Mm-hmm.
I know there's a lot of lithium in like Tesla batteries, which
that's why they burn for
have you ever seen
3
a Tesla?
days straight.
It takes hours or even days for one of those to go out, or for the fire department to put them out.
It takes like 36,000 gallons or something crazy.
Hundreds and hundreds of
NIMH?
pounds of lithium.
What is the difference between NIMH and lipo?
Well, that's a nickel battery, and you carry nickels around in your pocket; they don't blow up. But lithium is like reactive to water; like it'll react to the humidity in the air. It's nuts.
Yeah, those lithium batteries just swell up and just explode.
Which that's what's in your phones, by the way.
Yeah,
you poke your phone in the right spot, it'll start fire.
Like you can't overcharge them or leave them on the charger. You got to store them at a certain percentage.
Yeah, and that's what we keep forgetting about is the storage thing. You're not supposed to store them when they're fully charged.
Really? No.
What do you mean?
Like if you charge it up, you're supposed to play with it, or else you can decharge it on the thing too.
Keep them all charged all the time.
The charger will bring them down. That's cool.
Do they make stronger shells for those, or is it just those?
What, this?
Yeah,
bro. You want them to.
They make anything you could imagine for it.
You can have a stronger one, but you want it to give. You know what I mean?
I mean,
shock the frame and break it.
I'm awful at driving. Like I'm bad at driving.
Yeah, you ain't seen the top of our Revo? Just get it up.
Is that one Vetus?
Yeah, this is Vetus.
Check that thing out. Teton. I got some Tetons. I need to get rid of them. Oh, this thing's pretty cool.
Yeah, so that's a Latrax, which is a brand that Trax has started. It's like a beginner brand.
Okay. So this is something. I mean, well, I have that one now to build.
I mean, that one's dope.
It's dope. It's just like it's hobby grade. It's just not fast or nothing. You know what I mean? You can make it fast.
It's fast.
It's got a little bitty motor on it.
It's not an RC car you're gonna buy at Walmart.
No.
Is it common to build them for like drifting?
Yeah, they have drift ones.
That's super cool.
Yeah, they got one that's like a scale, well, probably that scale or a scale smaller, that are drift cars with like bald wheels.
Yeah, like
they'd almost got a drift car because that was the only one they didn't even have that one in stock. It was on the shelf.
That was the only one that was a truck, and the rest of them were drift cars. So
I can't even find the hole.
Oh, spit on it. Just slide in.
I don't think it's worth it.
Pretty cool. My dad has one of those, and I'm trying to tell him he should turn it into just a little crawler. He drove the Revo one time, and he was like, "Man, mine's not even fun no more."
Oh, see,
the Revo the one we were driving earlier? Yeah, that's ridiculous. With that battery, it does like what 40, 45?
Probably 40. We have a better battery. It gets up to probably about 60.
That's nuts.
That's insane.
Imagine getting clapped in the ankle with that thing.
Probably you get the nipples to pull out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I need some clips for this one. I don't think the new clips fit this one.
I want to build one from the ground up.
Just do you want to spend $1,000 on it?
That's what we're trying to get you to do with the 3D printer.
Yeah.
Just build it yourself, dude.
I'll be interested to see how well the suspension and stuff holds up from the 3D printer.
Well, like the control arms and
I
stuff?
think that those files I sent you, they use real shocks. They put the real shocks on there. You're just making the mounts.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So not too much pressure, or
well, I mean, we're not printing the shock itself.
Yeah,
we're just printing the stuff.
You basically print everything aside from the electronics, the bearings, the shocks,
anything metal,
and the screws. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like even if we printed some control arms and they were like warping and stuff, like after the fact, we could drill it out and epoxy steel rods in it or something.
Yeah,
stiffen it up a bit.
Oh, and just want to shout out the Marvel INC ink. They're about to start selling custom 0 to 1 mic cases and small desktop scale pump bases, rotating parts, and reciprocating compressors.
I got to get better with CAD before we do the little compressors and pumps. But
say you can do it first.
Oh, I can. I just need to figure out the
time. Be like, hey man, my orders are so backed up. It's going to take me a month to get you one. Then you learn. You don't say, "Oh, I can't
lie to my customers."
We're going to take deposits. Like, I could have put $5,000 in your pocket right now, and then you just said, "Fuck it, I don't want $5,000."
And then what? I just get bored with the stuff and then just keep the $5,000 or what?
I mean, they're not going to come fuck with you. You're like 6'2". Well, of a bitch.
That is in the works. We got to get this printer dialed down, but
real.
Shout out the old man for giving me the big and the ugly.
Yeah, we all got.
You got his nose though.
It's bad.
But we talked about your nose for like 30 minutes on that trip to Big Springs.
It's bad.
We did. You got that Roman nose. Roaming all over your
my
face.
Yeah, I've heard it all.
I mean, it fits you. I mean, it looks good on your face, but I mean, it doesn't fit you. Like, it looks like it belongs to a different person, but like it looks good on you.
You know what they say about people with big noses?
It's not real. It's
Big boogers.
It's not real.
I don't know. I was just asking.
Well, they say people with big noses have big willies. It's a lie.
Well, you're
Big
still
lie.
a kid. You
Like
still
big
got-
willies, like on a dirt bike, like popping big willies, like
Yes, like on a dirt bike. Precisely.
because we did shout out your mom. She's gonna watch this. So
Shout out,
well,
Mom.
This conversation is. I mean, we give her a
but
hard time.
so you and Jerry are the only one that got unibrows.
I
keep mine shaved.
was in the
Oh, yours
kitchen
is
one
shaved?
time.
Oh yeah, all the
Oh.
time.
I was in the kitchen one time, and Mom sits down with a real serious look on her face. Says, "Zane, it's time to discuss your inheritance. I think you're old enough." And she pulls out a picture of, I think it was
Anthony Davis.
Frida Kahlo. Just joking. No, it was someone on my dad's side, probably a great uncle or something. I forgot. But this man had the strongest unibrow you've ever seen. I mean, primal unibrow.
Neanderthal build.
Neanderthal build for real.
I got the forehead. It like juts out of. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, you
You
have
got a caveman forehead. It's like your
Yeah.
whole body can get shade
Yeah.
from the amount of
Like my eyes
snow
don't
you
get
got.
sunburnt. Just the tip of my nose does. It's ridiculous.
At least y'all didn't get the Vernon Jones neck stash.
I mean, if I let it go for long enough, it will.
Like it curls over your.
Yes.
Oh, that's.
I was actually thinking about dressing up as him for Halloween.
Oh, Vern used to pull joints out of that motherfucker.
See, I don't know about that one.
So my brother come pick me up from county jail one time in Galveston County, and he walked inside. I was coming out. He come got me. We were walking back to the car. We didn't make it to the vehicle yet, so we're in the parking lot between the police station and the vehicle. I think we were in the Monte Carlo, and he reaches in that big red beard, pulls out a big fat joint. He's lighting it before we get the Monte. Jump in the Monte Carlo, passes me. I'm like, oh my God.
On government ground, like
Son.
right outside of the police
Hey.
station.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? That's a bad dude,
Dude
right
likes
there.
to party.
You think that's bad? You know what I got for at the stadium for graduation, Pearland graduation?
They give you a bong or something.
So at the time I was dating, I was in a long-term relationship with a female there. Her parents are like all squares, don't do, drugs, drinking, nothing, right? So I meet up, we meet up together, and then we go see her family, right? And we go see my family. Then it's time to take pictures of us separately and together. And Sarah comes up and she gives me a bag. She's like, "Oh, here, happy graduation." And the girl's parents are like, "Oh, what'd you get for graduation?" She's holding all kinds of flowers and stuff. And I open it up and I look. I said, "Oh, nothing." I pull it back up. Sarah got me an ounce of weed for my graduation and brought it to graduation with me.
Congratulations. The hard part starts now.
Yeah.
You're going to need this to get through it.
dress up the
and they
bag like
extend
it's
it-
something real cool.
And they expect me to be an upstanding citizen. You know what I mean?
What was it Joel Osteen said?